Listen to this story. I think you will agree that when dreams begin to fill your heart, things can happen magically. There once was this young lad who dreamed he was a star, 'cause all he ever wanted was to learn to play guitar. Eager to get started and to play so perfectly, he really had no concern of how it would come to be. He made his way to a music store with a book by Mel Bay in hand. He bought himself a cheap guitar. He planned to start a band. Not knowing much about guitars, it didn't matter the name. A guitar was a guitar. They must all sound the same. He opened up his book. A C chord lingered long. With a great big smile and gleaming eye, he said, "I can now play a song." Proud of himself for playing some tunes, he thought he would make a buck. Auditions came, auditions went, but still he had no luck. He said, "What am I doing wrong? I've got it in my head. I've practiced and played each and every chord, just like Mel Bay said." At one audition, a stranger declared, "Son, you're doing it all wrong." He said, "If you'll listen to me, I'll teach you to play a song. Do it right, the way I say. Never leave it to chance. People will come from far and wide. With your music they will dance." He came back with an instrument and handed it to me. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was beautiful as could be. He then said, "Son, pay attention. Let's turn this thing around. Sit down and play a simple tune and listen to that great Gretsch sound." I played a beautiful melodic song. My fingers on their own could stretch. The man just smiled and looked at me and said, "Everyone should play a Gretsch." I played each note so perfectly, not playing one note flat. I laughed and in amazement chuckled, "Did I do that?" I went home, my life was changed. Things were as good as they could get. Then one day I heard about a man whose name was Chet. I want to play guitar like him. In my mind, Chet's music was etched. I began to play my cheap guitar. I know it's not a Gretsch. As I played on my guitar, the road to fame was bound. With heavy heart, to my dismay, I just couldn't get that sound. With tear-dimmed eyes and head held low, I knew it would be a stretch. But if I was to play like Mr. Guitar, I'd have to play a Gretsch. Then one bright Christmas morn, I ran downstairs to see a great big box with a big red bow was setting beneath the tree. I got excited and began to think, could this really be? That in that box so beautifully wrapped was the Gretsch for which I've dreamed? When I opened up the box, I couldn't hold back my shout. My heart was beating for all to hear as I pulled my new Gretsch out. It was the most beautiful guitar ever made. On the pick guard written Chet. With a great big smile and head held high, I began to play each fret. Years later, I stood in the spotlight. I understood what everyone meant. Without a hitch, I played on pitch a tune called The Country Gent. Standing there with a great big smile, I knew there was only one catch. With a loud voice, I boldly declared, everyone should play a Gretsch.